Heading up into the lower mountains, upper hills. Say how far up I am in a minute, but yeah, they call this a rainforest for good reason. It's always raining up here. 610 metres altitude at the moment. I don't know if you can see for all that shaking, but it's raining out here. I'll keep following this track until I find the sawmill ruins. Nice old tree. This is summer. Good luck in finding the sun. This is an old swing area. They've modernised that swing a little bit. Tiny little hole. Nice old 1 cent piece out of it. I don't know if you can tell the date on it. 1977 I'm getting that as. Which is what I'm expecting. These picnic grounds would have been right in vogue in the 70s, because when they did the master renovations around here. Old little climbing bar set thing there. Tree would stop me doing it now, but I'll work around that in a minute. This would have been the original office block area. The forestry department had an office here in the 40s and 50s, and they now allow camping here, so that's all they've got left on this little slab. Working on the side of it, dug up a $1 coin. It's not your stock standard one. It's the International Year of the Volunteer, so they do special prints at $1. That's the 2001 version. Still valued at $1, but it's a nice find. Different $1 for a change. Not too bad a hole. The wash has made a little bit of a mess, but there's bottle tops everywhere out here. If you look on the slab, you can still see what's left of the old linoleum floor, the vinyl floors. Not much of it left. You can barely get the old pattern they had, but that was the driveway up to it. And yeah, most of that flooring vaporised. There's little patches of it all over here, but just little patches. To the right is black pine. There's some sort of spruce. I did read it before. And yeah, I followed it down the bottom. There was a sign that said this way to shelter, so that's why I came up this path. Then I stumbled upon the Colorado, bit puffed here, blue spruce. So all you people in Colorado, your trees do grow down here. They've been in here about 20 years, but so in this spruce forest, Colorado on that side. I'm not sure whose one that is. Just down there, there's a shelter. What we're sheltering from I don't know, but I'll head down there. This shelter was built on December the 11th, 1987. It's basically in recognition of a bloke working his whole life for the forestries. So I'll give you a quick look around the shelter. I would say that's been 1987, it'd be worth having to check. Spruce trees are growing up around it. That's the inside of it. Nice bits of granite and basalt or whatever it is out here. The barbecue. More spruce. Tassie tree ferns. Not a bad roof, shingle roof. Certainly give you shelter. Spiders happy. Plenty of graffiti in there from the decades gone. Nice view down across the valley through the Colorado spruce. The main car I think I left up that way. And for the life of me I've got no idea what's down there. But I'll detect around here and see what we get. Get some old wall foundations and that here, so it should be something from the 80s. Starting to turn into a botany video, but that's awesome. Cypress, black pine is down that way. And this is what I've been trying to find. There was supposed to be a sawmill here, somewhere between 1870 and 1920, I'm not too sure. But I got told there was 2 sawmills in this area, one in this forest. And I'm telling you, this little picnic ground is just showing me, I don't know if I'll get a date plate off this anyway, but whatever that is, something to do with the timber mill, it's still here. Another old picnic seat over there. Nice little bit of old industry still surviving. Someone's long since taken away the sign that tells me how old it was, but this little bit must be the sawmill. We'll see what's in here. It'll be the hardest ones that I've ever dug up. It's all bloody rubbish, stones and everything in there. Anyway, it's all to 1 cent. The steam mill device is just over there in the tree. And this grass is full of thorns, so I'm glad I got gloves on. Try and get the date of this. 1972, I think. Probably read that later. I'll try through here. It's getting a bit wet, but we'll see how we go. Well, this latest hole, it wasn't too bad. It's a 1988 $2 coin. It's not in too bad a condition. It's just starting to weather. They change colour with age. 1988. That side's faded a little, but the dirt rubbed straight off it, so. My shelter's that way, my steam pump thing's that way, 1 cent coin was down that way. I haven't been up that road, but I'll go that way. There is got to be a town around here somewhere where they all lived. Okay, just gone up that path I showed you. No power lines on there anymore, but there's an old transformer. Over there was the concrete pad where I showed you all that lino on the ground still. Head back down this garden path. Down there is where the steam thing is, that little old wheel of some sort in that tree line down the bottom. Open paddock beyond power, workplace behind me. You'd think that would be where someone would live. Let's go and have a look. Oh, there's a slab out here in the grass. It's everything you'll find when you're out detecting foreign plants. And that is Vinca. I don't know if you can see it, but very good Vinca. Flowers blue in summer, if we ever get summer. This is summer. But nothing around this slab, but that's all I found out in that paddock so far, but I'll keep going. Tasmanian summer never seems to amaze me, or stop amazing me. It's raining, we're in the shelter. There's thunder out now. No, I think it's a good time to call quits up here. There is a school. This is what's got me tempted. It's 8 k's away from here, further up in this mountain. Near my mountains. Anyway, I'll stay in the shelter for the time being. I'll get my coins out and I'll take a photo for you of what I've got today. I was having a short session in here, but it was good walking. $2 coin and $1 coin. 2 1 cents and a 2 cent. I'll put the 508 on. I was going to have another go out here in this little bit. So that's where the youth camp apparently used to be, but there's a lot of trash in there. I was going to try the 508. This rain means I'll do it next time, unless it stops in the next few minutes.